the fountain of youth and the treasure of time.
What?
Time. Time is not only measured in years or hands on a clock. Time is a status, a reference, a memory. Time is something there's always plenty of, but never enough. According to modern day records, the oldest age any person lived to was a French woman who made it to 123. There are whales and turtles that live to be over 200 years old. But more years, more time, doesn't guarantee happiness. What if you were given the opportunity to become young again? Would you take it? Or you? Maybe you. The search to stay long has lasted the test of time. In Nordic mythology, it is believed that golden apples exist to restore youth. In Greek mythology, it is believed that drinking ambrosia makes you live forever. In Christian mythology, it is believed that there is a cup, the Holy Grail, where Jesus drank that could lead to immortality. But what if the secret actually lied within an ordinary family, with an ordinary fountain, with extraordinary results?
You must remember this. A kiss is still a kiss. A sigh is just a sigh. The fundamental things apply as time goes by.
Oh, Winnie, my love. My family taking you in was the best thing that ever happened to me. That day in the middle of the woods when I first ran into you, I knew my life would change forever. Speaking of forever...
Oh, Jessie Tuck, I am so in love with you and your whole family. That day in the woods, I was lost, I was wandering, and then you were there. Forever, Jessie?
I don't know how to tell you this, Winnie. But oh, Winnie, I only appear to be 17 years old, just 2 years older than you. You see, I'm actually, wait for it, 104.
No!
Haven't you noticed something about the way I talk? Kind of older and more ancient?
Jessie, what are you doing? You're crazy. You sound so crazy. And your whole family, too? Your whole family's living forever? You're trying to scare me off.
No, Winnie, I don't want to scare you. I don't want to scare you. But I gotta tell the truth, Winnie. I gotta tell the truth. You see this fountain? It is life everlasting, a treasure of time as far as we know.
If I were to, well, you want me to live forever with you? If indeed I believed you.
Why, Winnie, it could be your treasure of time too. Just like my family.
If I were indeed to believe you, I just would be crazier than... Just go away. Oh, what am I going to do?
Day turned into night, and she was still contemplating. What should she do? Drink from the fountain and live forever? Never age from 15? But what about all the things she would miss on? All the memories. No driver's license. No marriage. No kids. No bar trips. No alcohol. Wait, maybe that's for the better.
Who said that? Well, you know, if I drink, then I could have Jessie.
If I could save time in a bottle, the first thing that I'd like to do is to save every day till eternity.
just the person I need. You've never died, right? You've lived all those years. I am contemplating doing that. Do I want to live on and on and on?
I don't recommend it. It gets old.
But you lived all those years.
Yes, yes, and yes. I had an amazing life with King Arthur and the knights during medieval time. And then I met a wonderful woman. I got married, I settled down, I smoked and I drank, and I got old. Very old. Abracadabra. All of my loved ones have passed away, and I will be next if I don't drink from the fountain. I've heard that drinking from this magic fountain will make me young again.
Well, very nostalgic, but you want to be young like me? And yet you want me to grow old like you? Well, but if you're going to live young again, what was that noise?
What noise? And yes, and yes. I don't want to go back and just relive the good parts of my life. I want to go back and change the times that I've lived in. Abracadabra. Living forever is risky business. But I miss my loved ones so very, very much.
Why did I do that? Ouch.
The great Dorian Gray made a deal with someone or something to live forever. With one catch, he can't see his well, or not so well, glass painting. Here his soul he traded his trash. He must see his real self and age and crack. Out went the painting with the bathwater.
I'm having a rough transition with aging. I just saw myself in the mirror. Holy, what the? I think I need to check into a good senior community. A really good one.
In 500 years has he really lived. Life is so shallow. Is this the worst thing for him? Is the number of years we live actually the most important in our lives? In our treasure of time?
Oh, the once dashing, dapper Merlin. You've lost your magic, and you pretend to have a great, simple life. But we know how you really feel.
Abracadabra! I cast you to live on an island by yourself. You can have your youth and good looks.
There, you see? Nothing. Your magic has disappeared. And you gave it up for this ordinary life.
Ah, but I have magic in my soul. And this ordinary life has been anything but ordinary. And you don't need magic to have a magical life.
But you do need it to go back and be young again, just as you proposed to do at this fountain of youth.
Well, I hate to admit it, but he's right.
Oh, and you, Winnie, you know what you're doing. Drink from the fountain and have the treasure to stay young. Getting old is a restraint on life. Aches and pains, gray hair. Oh, and this is a no hair loss, no muscle loss, no digestion loss, no brainer. Who wants to live like Merlin anyway?
You seem so bitter for one who's lived 500 years. Why, I just, I I just think that you, I just don't get you.
Yes, yes. Well, who would even contemplate this? I mean, look at me. No, second thought, don't look at me.
It's not. Time is not on my side.
Who are you and what do you want with this fountain?
I'm Captain Barbosa. Aye, I know what you're thinking, but I have the curse of the idea that I could live forever.
Forever?
We're rising off the floor. Jim and me. Oh, fun. We can fly. You can fly. We can fly.
Here we go.
Don't mind me, folks.
Don't mind me. I just flew in to get a quick recharge from the fountain. So refreshing. Has anybody seen Wendy? She was supposed to join me and grab a quick drink with me, promising to join as kids forever.
But Wendy couldn't choose to live forever, Peter Pan. Maybe flying is not that flung out to be after all.
Who said that?
Who said that?
Who said that?
A curse. The moonlight shows me exactly as I am. I'm not living. I'm not dead. I'm parched with thirst and cannot quench it. I'm parched with thirst and I cannot quench it. I'm starving to death and cannot die of fast food. I feel nothing. I can't even feel the wind in my face.
I'll help you get rid of everlasting. Captain Hook.
You got the wrong captain.
What?
No, Sadie, you got the wrong captain. But I finally feel something. Everything is clear now about the sanctity of life. I'm out of here.
Peter, how could you? Have you forgotten I left you almost 80 years ago? I chose to not be forever young.
Wendy. Wendy, hello? Who's that?
Don't listen to them, Winnie. Drink. Drink like your life depends on it. Drink. Don't do it, Winnie.
Don't do it, Winnie.
Don't do it, Winnie. Live,
Live
your treasure of time.
Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in me. I'm not half the one I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Now I long for yesterday.
Winnie, Peter was afraid to be caught because he didn't want to be made a man. Never grew up and now stabs pirates. I chose to become a woman. I chose to live life through its beautiful stages, embracing what humanity is all about.
I made up my mind.
Time is a treasure, like the first time you feel the warmth of a kiss on your lips. The time you feel those tender little hands of your child caressing your cheek.
I don't want to be a troublemaker like Peter Pan. And I don't want to be a pirate who can't feel anything. I choose to live the treasure of time.
Oh, Winnie, I don't want to be a vampire like the Countess or some vain lunatic like Dorian Gray. Everybody say it with me.
Live the treasure of time!
Innocence will fall in